Hi, it's me again, part 2, mental health. It is an issue, isn't it? It's bothering you, isn't it? It's making you sad. It's making you cry. It's making you anxious. It's making you, I don't know. But it's just mental health. That's what you think. But take it from me. I am mental health. Have you ever gone through grief? Have you taken counseling after grieving? It's a process. Did you know that? When you become anxious, when you're dealing with phobias, shame, stress, panic attacks, anxiety, post-traumatic stress, depression, you name it. I am mental health. There are times when I pull you down. I whisper voices in your head. I control you to do things that you do not want to do. When you wake up from that dilemma, you ask yourself, what have I done? Because I am mental health. That's what I do. And I do it best. You can keep yourself in isolation thinking it's okay. But I control you. And I tell you what's right for you. You neglect yourself. You deal with stress the way you know how. Because I control you. But believe you me, I'm a danger to your health. I'm a danger to people surrounding you. I am a danger to you as a person. And I can make you a danger to other people as well. I can make matters worse for you because I am mental health. When you're tearful, when you're sad, dealing with emotions, grief-stricken, bereavement, I just look at you and I ask myself, what else can I do to you to break you down? Long-term depression, long-term stress. At work, I send people to give you stress. You stop working, you end up in financial problems because I control everything you do. I am mental health. African people living in diaspora suffer from mental health. 1 in 3 people is institutionalized. Have you thought about that? What is the main cause? What is the root of all this? You may be dealing with issues thinking you're handling them well when you're not. But it's a wake-up call when you hear a man who had everything, lost everything. And it could be 20 years back. But how he coped with it until the day he throws himself in front of a train. And there he goes. Death has stricken on the family. That's not the only issue remaining to deal with, is it? Think of the children. Think of that wife. Think of that husband. Think of your mother. Think of your father. Think of your siblings. What are they going to do? You have given them something to worry about. You have given them mental health. We call it an issue, but it's not an issue. Hear me out. It's a pandemic and it needs to be addressed. The way I see it, you are somebody who wants to get help. You are somebody who's constantly questioning why you. You're somebody who's constantly asking those questions and you're not getting answers. You're somebody who's constantly visiting your GP or even telling a friend what you're going through, but they're probably not hearing you out. We need to be educated more on how to pick up on the vital signs, those signs that tell you somebody is going through something, and if it's not addressed on time, they will end up suicidal. They will end up in a position where they cannot pull back. Would you let your friend, your neighbor, your sister, your brother, or even your mother go through that? Mental health is complex. And with its complexity, we complicate it because we ignore the signs. We don't see it coming. We need to be educated on how to pick up on those signs. There's organizations like Mind. There's mental health walk-ins in every town. If you're one of those people who are feeling low constantly, and you figure out it's not like you, and you notice it's my mother and she's never like that, something is wrong. Please, people, time to rise up, don't you think? Wouldn't it be nice to hear that somebody recovered because you helped them? You picked them up when they were about to fall. You lifted them up when they were falling down. It's a sad, sad situation. But we can do something about it. It is mental health. It is what it is. But we can deal with it if we come together and realize and acknowledge that it's there. At some point in our lives, we've all gone through it. Some of us without knowing it. Some of us knowingly, but we avoided at all costs to talk about it. And it still haunts us. It still follows us. How much more can it do? How much more do you want mental health to drive you before you fall down completely and never rise up again? Do not be a statistic. Seek help. And if you're following this blog and you find it helpful, please share it. Let's fight this. Let's do it together. Peace out.